The audio is okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm gonna mute you again. Okay, 2:15, so we are about to start. I'm gonna share my presentation. First of all, welcome to all the guests, ladies and gentlemen. I can see friend and client from the Middle East, from Switzerland, from the UK, from Italy. Welcome to our live webinar of Fila Chemicals. This is Engineer Nicoli with you, and today I'm going to present our short webinar where you also can attend and ask me technical questions regarding the perfect cleaning protection to carry out to have a clean and beautiful surface, but also able to provide you the perfect hygiene of the surface. And we will also have a look at the perfect protection to be applied in every kind of surfaces. Let me tell you, 1 second, you don't see me, but I have to welcome every guest. Mr. Eric from Philippines. All of us have got something in common here today. We all care about quality. We all care about the quality of the building. We all care about the hygiene of the building, the hygiene of our houses. And we all of us want to make a positive impact out there. We want to hand over to the community, to the end user. We want to hand over a beautiful building, but also an easyable, cleanable building to achieve the perfect hygiene, all of us together. I'm going to share with you now my screen and my presentation. Please bear with me 1 second only. Share screen, we're going to see in the detail how to achieve perfect cleaning and perfect protection. Okay. Who is Fila Group? I assume that most of my guests knows our company, but for who especially is going to connect later on, Fila is an Italian manufacturer of detergent, chemicals, sealer, sanitizer. We don't have, I received a sign that we don't have perfect audio, so I will try to speak slower. Headquartered based in Italy, and we cover with our branches, we've got 7 branches worldwide to cover client and to provide technical support all over the world. We've got branches in Miami, in the UK, in France, in the Middle East, and I mean, sorry, I need to mute everybody. Covering the majority of the planet. Fila, as I said, is a manufacturer of all the kind of chemical in order to help you to clean and protect the surfaces, ranging from detergent, sealer, waxes, and maintenance product. Moreover, on top of it, we have the newly arrived sanitizer and detergent called Rapisan and Sanifast. We will have a look at the product later on. Why and about the uniqueness of this sanitizer among the whole industry of the detergents. Fila, we manufacture chemical product. Is it possible for a chemical company to be sustainable? Is it possible to be green? Yes, it's possible. It is possible. Fila Group is certified according to the norm 14,000. Basically, we manufacture our product using renewable energy, and we use raw materials that are eco-sustainable, are VOC0, are suitable for the environment. Moreover, every time that you apply one of our products, the VOC level, so the dangerous fume, the volatile organic compound for who is technical, is equal to 0. So even a chemical product can be sustainable. Moreover, don't forget that when you protect the surface, you seal the surface, the dirt will not penetrate. It's going to be much more easy to protect the surfaces. You're going to use less water. You're going to use less manpower or activity. So we are going to have also a positive, sustainable impact in the environment, protecting the surfaces. Who is Fila in particular? I'm going to mention only about 2 of our corporate main project, for which we've been actually getting attention worldwide. That has been extremely challenging in terms of stones, because has been used extremely sensitive and valuable stones, but in terms also of environment location of the projects. For example, the new presidential palace of Sheikh Khalifa in Abu Dhabi and the Louvre Museum in Abu Dhabi. Why those projects has been challenging? Because of the environmental condition. For instance, we're talking about high UV value of the sun. Sorry, I need to meet another person. High UV value of the sun of the region, proximity to the sea water. So there is a very strong impact of humidity, moisture, aggression of the salt, etc., etc., etc. Fila has been able to study the stone, suggest the correct cleaning and protection and sealer product to protect them, and in order to maintain the beauty of the project and the stone for the longest period ever. Bearing with me 1 second. Okay, because I was getting problem to move the slide. Then the COVID came. How the COVID has changed the way, and is going to change the way to clean and protect the surfaces. As the World Organization is telling you, as the World Health Organization is mentioning you, basically the COVID can be eliminated, terminated, if we melt the external surfaces of the virus with a soap, with an alkaline degreaser. This is a very important concept, and we're going to explain and we're going to look at it later on why, but it's mandatory and it's extremely important. Bear in mind with me. Have a look at this picture. Now, what we would like to represent with this important and beautiful picture. All of us is used to see a rendering, to see a nice building. It can be in Manila, can be in New York, it can be in Dubai, it can be in Milan. All the projects are beautiful. The buildings are beautiful, either if they are on the rendering, if they are in the reality, that's what we see, even if are on the social networks. But what is happening in the reality? In the reality of the building, of the construction. First of all, it's important to specify within the project specification the correct cleaning solution and the correct sealing solution. Dear friends, guests, and everybody that is connecting, you know very well that it's important to recommend inside the project specification the sealer. Otherwise, in the long period, the building is not going to look like the original picture that we saw, but it's going to be damaged by environmental condition, dirt, stain, etc. So let's have a look, and it's important to recommend a suitable and perfect cleaning, initial cleaning procedure and correct sealer, also not only to protect, but also to avoid the damaging of the stones and the surfaces. And as the COVID, unfortunately for us, is teaching us, it's important to protect the surfaces in order to facilitate, to allow, to make much more easy the disinfection of the surfaces, okay, to improve the hygiene of the building. Let's have a look at this picture. What is the concept that I would like to introduce today? And I would like to welcome also the new guest. The concept that I would like today to introduce is the biofilm. Let's have a look on the picture on the left side. It's the building that we saw before, perfect, beautiful, within is the one that is appearing everywhere. Welcome to the new guest. But in the reality, let's use this simple example, friends. It's like our smile. We smile, but deep inside, maybe there is a decay. Maybe there is a tartar. Maybe there is an infection. In the same analogy, with the same analogy, basically, I see Mr. Nayak raising one hand. Yes, Mr. Nayak. Would you mind if we carry out the question later on? Mr. Nayak, give me just 10 minutes. I'm going to talk for 10 minutes and then we can carry out, can ask me the question, please. In the same situation, basically, there is a tartar that is affecting the teeth, the tooth, and of our smile. Same as the initial cleaning, initial dirt, sorry, residues of cement, residues of organic dirt that can lay down on the floor of or the surfaces of the building. This is an important new concept. It's not only about dirt. The dirt is a biofilm that contains germs and bacteria. Now, if to make it short, long story short, if we try to disinfect and sanitize, if we try to, sorry, yeah, Mr. Nayak, I'm sorry, I need to mute you for a while because our guest can hear you as well. If you try to clean and sanitize the surface that is currently covered by an organic dirt, unfortunately, and we don't remove the biofilm, the initial dirt and residues that is laying on the surface, we're not gonna carry out the proper hygiene. It's important to remove the biofilm. It's important, first of all, to remove the residues of construction dirt. Either is organic, either is inorganic, in order to remove germs and bacteria, and then in order to remove the decay, in order to remove the tartar, and then to carry out the suitable sanification of the surfaces. If you have a look, this is unfortunately a common situation that we see in majority of the project. So I would like to switch your attention from the dirt to the biofilm. Dirt, before the COVID, the surfaces, they only look dirt needed to be cleaned. Now, after the COVID, we know that inside in the dirt, there is there are germs and bacteria that can affect our health. And again, we have to remove them. Disinfection. Disinfection can be carried out, of course. We all now know about this word in order to kill germs and bacteria, but, dear gentlemen, the disinfection is not enough. Because a study, laboratory study, proved that disinfection carried out on surfaces that basically has not been clean, where has not been removed the dirt, the biofilm lasts for approximately 30 minutes, unless use a proper cleaning method, as we are gonna go through now. Having said that, let's see some real cases. Let's see, please, some real cases. First of all, I have their guest. If you don't mind, please. Yeah, we are gonna look at the answer at the question later on, please. Mr. Nayak, maybe there is a problem of audio. One person is, bear with me 1 second only, please. Yeah, no, Mr. Nayak, sorry, I need to unmute you again. Let's go throughout some real cases, because that happen every day in every project, in every daily life of us. First of all, in this picture are shown two surfaces. One on the left side that has been, it was a garage basically covered by organic dirt. It can be oil, it can be traffic dirt, shoe marks, etc. On the right side, a surface from where this dirt, and as I said previously said, biofilm has been removed. In order to remove this organic dirt, it's important to use an alkaline degreaser. Hello? It's important to remove, as I said, the alkaline degreaser. I'm sorry, I also hear few voices, so I'll try to make it suitable for everybody. Sometimes it is asked me which kind of detergent has to be used. Can be used an acid, or maybe the acid is tried on the surface, but it doesn't work. Doesn't mean that the acid doesn't work. It's just not the correct detergent that's suitable to remove the organic dirt. So traffic dirt, organic dirt has to be removed with an acidic product. This is another typical situations that we see all over the world. We're talking about, in this example, for instance, I put a picture of porcelain and ceramic tiles where it's visible the watermark. It's so-called watermark, so Windows effect on the left side, or on the right side, the look of the tiles it's actually changed. Why? Because there is a residues of cementitious grout on both the surfaces. It can be either cementitious grout, it can be epoxy grout residues. Again, we have two concepts. The building, the floor doesn't look beauty, okay? So we are affecting the beauty of the surface, but on top of it, there is a biofilm that contains germs and bacteria. How you can remove these residues of cementitious residues? With an acid, in particular Fila Pro, phosphoric acid, able to remove the residues. Bear in mind, friends and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, without damaging the tiles. Do not use, please, as sometimes they inform me, a very aggressive acid. Never use muriatic acid, hydrochloric acid, etc. Because yes, you can remove the residues of cement, but you damage the surface. However, Fila clean the dirt, clean the residues, clean the biofilm, clean the cementitious adhesive, solve that problem without affecting the surface. We have other example, typical example, on the left side, a natural stone with a mix of tiles. On the right side, a cotto tile. In both the situation, usually people are not, sorry, I welcome the other guest. In both the situation, we have it's extremely difficult to remove the dirt if it's not use the correct detergent, it's not used to solve this problem. In those particular situations, what usually we recommend is to, point number one, to start the deep cleaning with an alkaline detergent, a very strong alkaline detergent. Bear in mind, pay attention, when I mention the word strong, it doesn't mean strong that can damage everything, can damage the surface or can damage us as a people. Strong on the dirt, strong on the biofilm, but gentle on the surface and not harmful for us, for the people, okay? I remember, as I mentioned at the beginning of presentation, the products are VOC free. So what we recommend is to carry out a deep cleaning with an alkaline detergent, Fila PS87 or Fila Max, and then to carry out the deep cleaning with an acidic detergent, Fila because the initial biofilm has been removed. Here we have other example of inorganic dirt, for instance, a residues of cement that can be removed by the usage of Fila Pro. There is always the word pro at the end of our product. On the left side, there is an interesting picture of scale of an external area of a swimming pool from the Middle East that we've been able to restore. I welcome the new guest, Lisa, welcome. Hope everybody can hear me. Now, everything, and Nicola, welcome. Now, let's have a look at the protection. As I mentioned at the beginning of the presentation, and I just summarize in 1 second for the guest that just entered in the webinar. As mentioned, as we have explained, it is important, first of all, to remove the biofilm and to remove the dirt of the surfaces. Two participants are asking me question. Mr. Nayak and Mr. Mohammed, if you don't mind, let me finish the presentation, then you ask. Yes, Mr. Nayak, tell me, please.
We are online, we have joined.
Okay. It was, thank you that you joined. So we have a very big group of guests today. Thank you so much. So as I mentioned, basically after that, we have removed the biofilm from the top of the surfaces. And also we have removed residues of cementitious adhesive, residues of organic residues. Now it's important to protect the surface. Let's have a look on the picture on my left side of the screen where it is written without sealer. A surface, by the way, Mr. Nayak, this is a ceramic tile surface that is not being sealed, as you can see, can attract, still has got a very big porosity, can attract, absorb dirt, can attract and absorb germs and bacteria, can attract and absorb virus. However, if at the beginning of the procedure we have remove all the dirt and then we seal the surface, nothing is gonna penetrate. Dear friend, what we will achieve? We will achieve, first of all, that the building is gonna be beautiful. Second, germs, bacteria, dirt, and infection are not penetrating anymore. Sealer, which sealer there are in the market? First of all, when you need to choose the right sealer, contact us, first of all. Dennis that I see online, or Nicola, or us of Fila. First of all, contact us. Second, we will ask you a question about which kind of material you need to treat, because every single material has got a different dimension of the porosity. It's important that we analyze the surface, the dimension of the porosity, where the material is applied outdoor, indoor, on a heavy traffic area, like a floor, the entrance of a mall, of a shopping center, or is it in an escaping area subject to savage water, is subject to rain, moisture, humidity, but not traffic dirt, and so on. And also we will ask you what you want to achieve. Would you like to achieve a oil and stain protection, or more a water protection and moisture protection? And which is the look that you want to have? Because, for instance, Fila product do not change the look of the stones. Do not, this is an example of the test that we carry out, one of the main tests that carry out in the R&D laboratory, technical laboratory of Fila Italy. And Nicola and Maria, I see that are online. Fila products are penetrating, therefore don't change the look of the stone. They do not change the natural, welcome Elisa as well. They do not change the friction value of the stone. They don't change the slippery of the stone. They are UV resistant. It's welcome to Julia as well. For all the guests that are entering now, you don't see, but I have to admit everybody at the same time. So every time, as I go back one step back, every time that you have a beautiful project, a new project, or an existing project to clean, protect, and maintain in order to achieve the beauty, I repeat, or to improve the hygiene of the stones, we are going to carry out a specific test to analyze the porosity of the stone. Because, as I said, it's important not to change the natural look of the stone. And on top of it, moreover, to maintain the natural look of it, not changing the friction value, not to slip, not change the color. Either if the stone is in the northern part of the planet under very cold condition, or is in the Middle East, in the desert, under extremely hot environmental condition. So Fila can help you studying every stones in order to help you forever in terms of what you want to achieve. This is a very simple picture, but give you the idea that if even in our home, in our house, of all of us now is connected or will see us in the future in YouTube, if we don't seal and protect even the small joints of our surface, germs, bacteria, infection will penetrate, will not be easily to be removed, and we will have, of course, on top of it, not beautiful building. Now, I'm gonna speak for 3 minutes more, and then let's open the microphone for the question. This is another example. In the literature and the project, we see often a beautiful building, but on the right side, but in the reality, if the stones is not protected, that's what is gonna happen. The stone absorb humidity, absorb the dirt, generate algae, mold, germs, bacteria, etc. So we will not have a beautiful building and not a clean building. However, if we use a Fila product and Fila specific sealer, we will have a beautiful building forever. Do you see? And this is another example, rendering, not picture, and in the reality. A dirt and actually full of germs and bacteria, walk path or garage path. Fila can clean and protect without damaging the surface. We can help you in many situations. Of course, these are examples to attract, because for sure each one of us has faced this situation in the past or on the project or in the real life. Sandstone. We receive many inquiry asking if it's important to maintain the quality. If it's important to maintain and protect and improve the hygiene also on sandstone that are highly absorbent. The answer is yes. In this case, it's being used Fila Hydrolab, a suitable water repellent product that resist and protect the stone even next to the seawater or next to the chlorine water. Going back to the example of the decay and the tartar or of a beautiful smile, Fila has been able, using that example, that analogy, Fila has been able to remove with our detergent, to remove the dirt, the construction dirt, to remove the decay, to remove the infection from the stone. And now onward, the maintenance is going to be much more easy to be carried out, like for our smile. The same way we take care of our smile, just brushing in the evening because our teeth are perfect. And at the same time, the stones are protected for the longest period ever. And the maintenance is much more easy to be done with less water. We have our product range. We have launched this year this fantastic, terrific line of product covering the complete and full range of detergent and sealer. Starting from the detergents, we have our famous DeterDeck Pro, that is the acidic sealer, the acidic, detergent able to remove the inorganic cementitious base dirt. We have a cleaner, Fila Cleaner, perfect to clean the marble. Which many times asking which detergent need to be used to clean the marble. Fila Cleaner, neutral pH 7 detergent in order to clean without damaging the marble. Maria, rise on hand. Gentlemen, bear with me 1 second because. Hello, Maria?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, Maria, hello, welcome. I don't know if everybody can hear you.
Thank you.
I can. Yeah, Maria, please tell me.
I have a question. Which kind of your products are used for? Thank you. Marble treatment, or there are a different treatment for different kind of. Yeah. I have a question. Your products are used for marble treatment. Could you please explain more?
Yeah. Next slide. See. Yeah. Thank you, Maria, for asking. First of all, so Maria, I'm gonna mute you 1 second. Sorry for that. Yeah. Okay. Marble. First of all, it's important to carry out the initial cleaning with a neutral detergent, Fila Cleaner. Then to protect, we have basically 2 lines of sealers to make it easy and short: water-based product and solvent-based product. If the project it's green, in the project specification we have a green requirement, sustainable requirement, you need to use a water-based product and also LEED certified. Name of the product is MP90 Eco Extreme. This new technology fulfill all the raw material basically used inside of MP90 Eco are suitable for the environment and for us, for the people. So I would recommend every time, Maria, that you deal with marble, ask the question, is it a green sustainable project? Yes. But if sometimes you apply the marble next to the swimming pool, we see, especially in the Middle East, I see this situation, next to the swimming pool or in the wet area, it's actually sometimes suitable to use a solvent product. Let's see if I can change the slide. Filafob. It's a solvent. Yeah, 1 second, Mr. Nayak. Filafob, it's a sealer with a small molecular solvent. Therefore, the dimension of the molecular, we're talking about 10⁻⁶ of dimension. Seal better polished surfaces. Not only a marble, let's say Carrara marble, Statuario, this is fantastic, etc. But also polish granite or let's say even porcelain and ceramic tile. Actually, we'll have another product called MP90 for ceramic tile. The main concept is the highest, the biggest is the porosity. The highest is the absorption of the liquid inside in the stone, like in this, Maria, in this case is the marble. The batteries use a big molecule. The eco molecule is a water-based molecule, bigger, it's a big molecule. The more the surface is extremely polished, or at least you are in the wet area, will suggest the usage of the second product, Filafob. Maria, for any particular situations, you can ask us a question, we can help you technically, us or the technical laboratory of Fila. On the bottom of the presentation, you see our contact, info@filasolutions.com, and the website. So case by case, we can guide you. But those are the two sealers. The last word, the last 20 seconds of my speech is about our new sanitizer. Why Fila Rapid Sun? That's the call, and Sanifast are unique in the market. They are neutral. They are neutral, they are suitable for the surface. How many times they call us and they ask, oh, I clean, and when the COVID started, they will clean the surface and we have damaged the surface. Because certain type of sanitizer, etc., are aggressive on the surface. Fila Rapid Sun, however, and Fila Sanifast clean the surface. They are 3-in-1 product. So this is an incredible advantage for all of us as an end user. They clean the surface, okay? They disinfect the surface. They do not damage the surface. They are neutral even on the marble surface. On top of it, they are pet friendly and suitable for environment like restaurant or clubs or pub, etc. That has to follow the HACCP norm. Question, especially here, I just leave our contact detail. Anytime, either if you are live now or in the future you're going to see the video on YouTube, you can contact us, and from the technical department in Italy, Maria, Nicola, Giulia, Elisa, and so on, Sonia, etc., can answer, or each one of us from the different branch, we can support you technically. I'm gonna unlock some microphone. I see Mr. Nayak asked to unmute. Please feel free to raise the hand if you want to ask me a question. Just let me try to not to share my screen anymore. Stop sharing. I think we can see, all of us can see each other. Mr. Nayak, yes, you're live, please. Would you like to ask Mr. Kuti?
Yes, good evening,
Oh,
Mohammed.
salam alaikum, Kuti, from
Walaikum
Riyadh.
salam.
Glad to hear
How
from
are
you.
you,
Yeah.
sir?
Very good.
Yes,
Thank you.
good evening, everybody. I am Muhammad Kuti from Saudi Arabia. I have a good experience with these fantastic products, more than 10 years in Saudi Arabia.
Yes, I can hear you.
Mr.
We can hear you.
Fabrizio is the one of the very good support in overseas. He has a very good support in technically and physically.
Thank you,
Hello?
Mohammed.
Is I audible?
Very audible.
Yes, it's very thank you for this session. It is give us more support, and you know, majority the people have a problem. There are many products for protection and cleaning, but they doesn't know where. I'm not saying everybody, but who newly joined and see this product, they are not familiar where to use the right product. This is the problem everywhere. So what will happen? It's effect on the performance of the product.
That's correct, Mohammed, because if you don't use the suitable product, let's go back to some of the picture that I shown. You have a residues of cement, you have a watermark, and you use a degreaser. It's not gonna work. If you have a residues of cement, if you have residues of epoxy, you need to use Fila Data or Fila CR10 in particular. That's correct. So it's important to use the correct medicine. They use the correct sealer, detergent and sealer to protect the surfaces.
It's like an antibiotic.
Yeah, or
right? Antibiotic. If you don't use the right product at the right time, it will be a disaster.
That's correct.
Anyhow,
thank you, Mohammed.
For this
thank
session
you for
and
your attendance.
Your support. Thank you very much.
For your attention. Stay with us. Stay with us. Miss Maria, Hello, Miss Maria, did I answer your question before? Would you like to go more in the detail about the protection of the marble? Or if anybody else want to ask a question? Yes, Russell Kema team, yes. Mr. Nayak, please use the microphone. Yes.
Yeah. Sorry. Now, can you hear me?
Yes.
What happened? Many things we couldn't hear because that's why I was raising my hand. Audio was not clear. Now it is very clear. I couldn't hear you much. So one more thing is a request. Please send some documents also, so that we can read and we can have update also.
Yes, Mr. Nayak. First of all, sorry for the audio. I cannot control all the audios worldwide. Mr. Nayak is joining us from the Middle East, United Arab Emirates. I will visit you personally. Don't worry. In a couple of weeks when I'll be back. Okay. Document, yes. Thank you for the question. Are available for all of us, all of you, in two ways. First, you can download it from filasolutions.com. Second, just ask exactly, or ask to the email that was appearing under my presentation, or ask to all of us a precise question. Say, I've got this issue, I've got this stone, I need to protect this building, this project, etc. Which detergent and sealer and sanitizer I need to use? Okay, so we are open to share the document with you, technical data sheet and MSDS with all of you. Do you have Mr. Nayak? Yes, if you have a precise question now about which document you need, or I'll visit you in 2 weeks.
Regarding the new, antimicrobial products.
Yes, that one we will visit you personally. Dennis, by the way, Dennis Tesaro, I saw that is a CC. I'll be there. I'll be there personally. Okay, we'll discuss by mail about the date of my visit.
And
Anybody else? Dennis say yes. Any other question? Miss Maria again, I think. Sorry, gentlemen, bear with me. I have to move. Welcome to Mr. Manan and Mr. Victor.
Excuse me?
Yeah, Maria, Miss Maria, 1 second. Hello, Miss Maria. Yes, you are live. Try to talk. You need to unmute your microphone, Miss Maria.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, perfectly. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I'm from Iran. Actually, I have a question. Do you have any agents in Iran?
Yeah, Salam. Thanks for joining us from Tehran. I guess Tehran or Esfahan. Yes, we do.
Isfahan, yes.
Esfahan, a fantastic city. By the way, Dennis, we've been there, Dennis and I. Yes, of course, Miss Maria, we can help you with a local product available in Iran. We are gonna, because you are in Iran, and by the way, I'm resident in Dubai, but our headquarters is in Italy. We can send you the product from both sides. So absolutely. If you can, I don't know if you had the opportunity to write my email, my personal the email of our company. Okay. Either info@filasolutions.com. Either my email is like long, fabrizio.nicoli. It's better info@filasolutions.com. Just mention that you are from Iran and your request, I'll be the one answering. Okay. Yes, products are available. Okay. And as I mentioned, when I answered to your question initially, it's important to understand which kind of marble you're using, because if it's travertine, if it's limestone, if it's Carrara, Statuario, the protection is different. We can help you, don't worry.
Yeah.
We can help you.
Thank you.
Even in Esfahan, fantastic city. Thank you, Mr.
Hello, sir.
Yes, anyone else?
Is it, I'm audible, this Mohammed Kutti again.
Mr. Mohammed, yes. Welcome
Yes.
again. Yes.
Yes, recently I noticed in Middle East, you know, they are using the travertino in the flooring and cladding. There is a huge usage of travertino.
Yeah, travertine. I think this is a very good question. Most of you has got the same situation. Travertine, point number one, as per experience, it's slightly sensitive when you use a solvent product. So we go back to the question of Miss Maria. Let's say also, Miss Maria, you have a travertine. Don't use a solvent product. Use a water-based sealer. The name of the product of Fila is MP90 Eco Extreme. Mr. Mohammed, on the travertine, point number one, because it could be, it's a conditional, it could be sensitive to the solvent, always use a water-based product, MP90 Eco Extreme. Second, the travertine has got a big, wide porosity, right? So you have to fill it up with a big molecular, MP90 Eco Extreme, the big water-based molecular. Because if you use a solvent, Mohammed or Miss Maria, you're gonna waste a lot of sealer. Therefore, the environment is gonna be affected. The project is not gonna be green. And use MP90 Eco Extreme, big molecular. You protect the travertine and you do not change the color of the travertine. Now, if the travertine is applied in a landscaping area, I don't know if you guest friend are gonna apply the travertine outside landscaping area, next to a swimming pool, next to a garden, I would recommend another product, a water repellent product called HydroRep Eco. I repeat, HydroRep Eco. Why? Because the travertine is going to be subjected to sewage water, dirty water, etc. And you need a very strong water repellent, like a medicine. Mr. Mohammed before was saying an antibiotic. So you need a specific syrup for the travertine that is in a landscaping area. Therefore, you need a water repellent product, water-based. Name of the product, HydroRep Eco, because you need a big molecule. HydroRep Eco for landscaping, MP90 Eco Extreme for floor, any other area, let's say. Travertine, thank you, good question. Never use a solvent.
Okay,
any other question, gentlemen?
The same time, because I'm not only the user, I'm the applicator. So for this travertine, what is the possibility I can recommend the prospect? First of all,
travertine is gonna get black, especially next to the swimming pool. I don't know who from you gentlemen lives in the Middle East. Some of you I know it. Next to around the swimming pool is applied the travertine. It's gonna get black in 1 year or even less. So recommend always to carry out, Mohammed, a deep cleaning of the travertine with Fila Cleaner neutral detergent. Why Fila Cleaner? Because it's a marble at the end. If you use an acidic product or an alkaline product, you're gonna affect the travertine. A deep, strong cleaning with a white pad usually of the travertine. When the travertine is dry, okay, apply MP90 Eco Plus or HydroRep Eco. How you can convince your customer and user, show them and tell them the travertine, it will get dirt and black. And therefore you will have germs, bacteria, dirt, algae, mold. That's how you should inform your end user.
Okay, if you use the same process and after the protection, what is the procedure of the fine cleaning, regular daily maintenance?
Daily maintenance now, very good question. Once you have protect and clean all the surface, not only the travertine, the surface it's clean, it's much more easy to be clean. Sorry, the surface it's sealed, it's closed, okay? It's much more easy to be clean. You don't need aggressive detergents. You don't need alkaline or acidic detergent. You need only Fila Cleaner, the neutral detergent, okay? The dirt is not penetrating there won't be any algae, any mold over there. With just Fila cleaner, you remove the superficial dirt, okay? Like in the example that we did during the presentation. You basically, our tooth are closed, are sealed, are without decay, are perfect. You just need a mouthwash to clean. You just need Fila cleaner. Because you clean, you got the point. You close the travertine. Why Fila cleaner? Because it's neutral. Okay, pH 7. Fila cleaner for daily maintenance. Then listen, if on the travertine, let's say it's been put in a high traffic area, like potentially where millions of people are walking, every 3 months you can do one deep cleaning, cleaning with an alkaline degreaser. Fila pH 87 once every 3 months, for instance. Then case by case, we can guide you. But as a rule, as a simple rule, let's make it simple, short and simple, Fila cleaner, okay? Then case by case, just give me a call, give us a call, we'll guide you.
Because, you know, we have started in cleaning in natural stone. Now, people are changing from natural stone to either, you know, the real sandstone. People are changing from real stone to travertine or cladding. So we have to go with the customer way, you know, we have to change it. It should be formation, we have to change it.
So basically you're applying travertine everywhere. That's I got.
Yeah, now we notice the last 2 years, the public, they are applying the travertine on the cladding, on the flooring. You have been in Riyadh airport, huh?
Yes.
Noticed?
I noticed.
Yes, they are. So yeah. They are sorry for others because maybe it will help you, all of you, the points, it will come to you at the end. Sorry for bothering the others, okay?
No, but travertine is common. I see, we start to see the trend in the industry is moving towards this travertine. So it's sensitive stone, Mohammed. Don't use solvent. Use Fila cleaner for initial cleaning and use the water-based product. Okay, to protect without damaging, because it's important, remember, not to damage the travertine. Because otherwise, if you use the wrong solvent product, you're going to change the color. So that's big.
Thank you very much.
Bye. Thank you, Mohammed.
Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Anyone else? Any other question?
Hi, Federico.
Hello. Eric. Oh, Mr. Eric. Welcome from Manila, Philippines. We are international today.
Yeah, this is my question. When you say white marbles, okay, we have Arabescato, you have Carrara, and you have Volacas. The cleaning agent are the same, or they're all different?
It's not only a matter of cleaning with the Volacas and with the Carrara or the Statuario. I would add also the Statuario. Cleaning agent, yes, it's. We are talking about marble, therefore sensitive stone, therefore you need to use a Fila cleaner. It's very easy, Mr. Eric. If you're gonna use another acidic detergent, you're gonna burn it, you're gonna etch it, you're gonna corrode it, okay? So always use Fila cleaner. The name, also recall the name marble cleaner, but it's Fila cleaner, let's say.
Okay.
Just because otherwise it's you're gonna affect the marble surfaces, okay? Then there is one important thing. The marbles that you've just mentioned are kind of subject to superficial rust, especially during the transportation. It might happen, it might use the conditional. I don't want to create a case. So as soon as you receive the marble in Manila, protect immediately the whole marble, the slabs or the marble, we are applying Fila PW10. I repeat, P like
PW10.
W like word 10 on the 6th side. 6th side. Now, it's PW10 is usually recommend. Now, I could see that someone say, no, we are using on 5 side. But please let me go. I need to mute Mr. Okay, Nayak. You need to apply PW10 also on the 6th side, on the top surface of the marble, in order to keep out the moisture, to keep out the humidity. that can affect the marble during the construction phase, Mr. Eric.
But when the marbles comes in imported, they're all in bundles. You mean every single piece has to be taken out and you have to apply?
It upon your experience. If you have some marble that you take it out, you put on the project site and start to get a little bit yellow, etc., that marble need to be protected on the top immediately. It depends upon your experience for each kind of marble. In the Middle East, yes, I recommend it, because what's happening, Mr. Eric, you're gonna seal the marble on the 6 side, then you put it in Manila, that is humid, okay? There is humidity, there is water, the maintenance team is cleaning up, then there is electrician, then it's raining, then there is especially in your region, there are storms, and what's the correct name, tornado or whatever, no? So high humidity affecting the marble. Okay, so you protect it immediately, you seal it, peace of mind for you. Then after 2-3 months, whatever, you carry out your mechanical action, you eventually repolish after the construction phase, and you're gonna apply a top sealer, a final top sealer, okay? But at least you protect your Volacas and your Carrara for the 3-4 months of the construction phase of the construction.
Understand.
Yeah, that's
we
what
had
I recommend.
We had one case wherein the Volacas before delivery was clean, front, back, sides are all clean, but after 6 months of installation, yellowing started to come outwards.
See. That's what I say. Yeah.
Okay. So if the yellowing starts to come, is there a chemical to be able to remove it? And is there a chemical to be able to seal it? Yes.
First, see, Mr. Eric, that you have experience of one marble getting rusted at the beginning. That's what. So next time that you receive a cargo, just apply PW10 on the 6 side for you. Okay. So the marble is going to be protected. Now you have a marble Volacas that start to get superficially rust. You need to remove that rust. Use the product name is Fila No Rust. Very easy.
Fila No Rust. Okay.
Yeah, you have to spread it on the Volacas. I leave it for 15 minutes, but even 1 hour sometimes. And the Volacas surface is going to turn purple. That means that there is a reaction going on.
Okay.
And let the purple color will fade away naturally. Okay. After it depends about the moisture in the air, but it can be like 24 hours. It can be 1 day or 2 days. Don't worry. The purple will go. As soon as the purple color is gone, try to stop the process of the rusting. So put PW10 even on top.
I see. Okay.
Because PW10 kill, eliminate the salt, help the salt of iron that is in some marble to relax, not to react, not to become rust. So I repeat, Fila No Rust. When the purple color is gone, PW10 on top.
I see. Okay.
And then eventually a solvent later on, but case by case I can guide you. But to help you to solve this injury of the Volacas, do like that.
Okay. Last question. Let's assume that somebody, a previous contractor, put some chemicals, abrasive chemicals onto it, and damages the marble. Is there a solution on using Fila products to be able to
did they corrode the marble? It's like it's corroded?
No, I mean, it's still polished, but they did some acid cleaning.
No, repolish. No, Mr. Eric, repolish.
Repolish already.
Not only repolish, yes, repolish is quicker. Then seal it, okay, P90 Plus Extreme or Filafob Extreme, and then speak with the facility manager and tell them to use a neutral detergent because Fila cleaner, okay, neutral as Fila cleaner. Because no matter what, the marble is gonna get affected if in the future. I know there are many detergents, but even the sanitizer, Mr. Eric, for the COVID. If they're gonna use a chlorine-based sanitizer, yeah, okay, you kill the COVID, but then the marble is corroded. Okay.
Okay.
But if you use a Fila cleaner, they clean, or the Sanifast, for instance. Okay. You clean the marble, you melt the skin of the virus as well, because you remove the biofilm, so there's nothing there, and you do not damage the marble. I don't know if the other guest listened this point, but that's actually a very good point. The mountain Fila cleaner clean everything without damaging. So.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Fila cleaner. Mr. Eric, thanks to you. Let me know, or even by mail if you need any other question, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, be safe. Anybody else? Dennis, you want to add anything? Julia, Irvan? Okay, if there are no other... Ciao, Julia. If anyone want to add, we see you, Julia. Okay, if there are no other questions, I will... let's see, Dennis. 1 second only. Dennis is the head of technical department. Mr. Nayak, Dennis, you met him as the head of technical department of Fila Tech. You work with the manufacturer. Mr. Victor, nice to meet you. I don't know you. I don't know if you would like to say any comment or anything. Or I'm gonna end the video.
I have one more question if nobody's going to be asking.
No,
okay.
Please, Mr. Eric, it can be useful for everyone. Yes.
Travertine generally in our country is used indoor, but there are a lot of cases that travertine is used for an external facade. And after 6 months, the pore starts to open, it turns black. And then we will see white streaks. Maybe that is from the efflorescence, from the cement. When you have an efflorescence, is there a solution on the travertine?
Yes.
There is.
Now,
okay.
Yes. So efflorescence, first of all, to avoid the efflorescence, please apply, again, Fila PW10, the same product for the rust. I repeat, PW10 on the back of the travertine. Okay, Mr. Mohamed Kuti, this is good also for, this is good. We have the CEO that just joined. Ciao, Francesco. Mr. Eric, okay, Francesco just joined, so welcome. And Mr. Eric from Manila asked the question that I think is good also for Mohamed Kuti from Riyadh. First of all, apply Fila PW10 on the back of, sorry, I need to mute someone, on the back of the travertine to avoid, Mr. Eric, the rising up of the fluorescence, okay? But let's say that, for instance, you never apply PW10 at the beginning of the construction phase. How you're gonna remove the fluorescence? Please, first of all, wait that in Manila is not gonna rain at all. So the travertine has to be dry and carry out a dry buffing. Use a white pad. So basically you need to scrub away, you have to remove the fluorescence without applying any liquid anymore, all right? So let's the travertine, Mr. Eric, pouring out. Let's the fluorescence get out. I repeat, if you didn't put PW10 at the beginning. So buff it away with a white pad. When the salt is gone, close the porosity in order to block it, to block the efflorescence. Fila MP90. The perfect solution is called Fila MP90. M like mama, like papa, 90. Solvent product. You need 3 coat. 3 coat. Surprisingly, you need 3 coat of MP90. Why? Because the fluorescence otherwise is gonna pour out. It's a specific technique. But next time, apply PW10 before the installation. Is gonna save the problem.
And how long?
See,
When you apply 3 coats, how long does it last during with the normal weather, rain, hot sun, UV?
Look, a laboratory test, if you don't throw any acid or acidic acid on the travertine, it can last even between 5, even 10 years, let's say. It depends how, again, the maintenance is done, or the acidic rain of Manila is considered 5 years to be on the safe path, but theoretically, laboratory tests prove that the sealer is there. Then again, in Manila, high traffic, high acidic, from 5 to 10 years, or even more, Eric, even more. But at least, I repeat, first apply P-Wt next time, and then carry out a dry bathing. Okay. I see there is please.
Sorry, last question. With all the experiences that you have on different types of marbles, from travertine to white marbles, would you guys have a library of problems than solutions?
Yeah.
So we could, and it's easier to watch it on video or to be able to search it. And
Eric, yes,
the impression that I have is that you have so many chemicals for different type of material. That's the impression. So it's difficult to have multiple products, and there is a lifetime. There's a limit in terms of the effectivity of the chemicals. This is one of my concerns in storing chemical products. There's a short lifetime. At least that's my impression.
Yeah, Mr. Eric, that's why, that's correct, that's a correct point. That's why usually when you are in touch with us, we recommend always like 3-4 products, that's it. Back sealer, P-Wt or MP90 Eco Extreme or Fob Extreme on top, and then the detergent to make it easy. And so it's important that Mr. Eric, you keep contact with us. We are here to help. You have all our email, reachable everywhere, etc. At the end, you can summarize only, you can use 3, 4, 5 products to make it simple and easy. But yes, there is a literature available. First of all, in our website, filasolutions.com, you find ebook. You find an area of the blog where there are a typical question. Travertine has got a fluorescence, floor got stain, I've got a white stain on the porcelain tile, etc. So there is an area where actually you can find an answer, easy and simple answer to all your questions. Second, you have our contact. So now onward, feel free to contact us anytime. We love Manila, by the way, so.
Okay.
Thank you. I will leave, if you don't mind, I will leave the word to our CEO. I see also Dennis, head of Fila
Hello.
Tech.
Hello, Dennis.
Very nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you, sir. Nice to meet you.
Francesco Pettenon here on this side.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you,
everybody.
Nice to meet you.
It's a real pleasure.
So
also, coming back to your question that were very interesting, maybe Fabrizio, you can share our website where they can find the library with all the different solutions that we can provide, or together with the videos. These are really very, very helpful to teach how to protect the stone. And regarding your question, Eric, about the durability of the products, I mean, every product has a limitation, as you know, also like a varnish or any kind of not a natural product has a limitation. But the use of a sealer and also a back sealer, that back sealer, for example, like a PW10 has a lifetime warranty. You don't have to reapply. You apply once, it is installed, and the protection lasts forever. What happens on the top coat due to the fact of weather condition and due to the fact that are traffic or chemical damage or a wrong maintenance product or wrong maintenance procedure, of course, the duration of a top sealer can vary from, like Fabrizio told you, from 10 years if it is internal on a vertical wall, or if it is the entrance of or an exterior paving outside Atlanta airport, then it can last 6 months or a year. So there are factors that you have to take in consideration. And this is very, very normal factors.
Okay.
The not use of a sealer, of course, increase the maintenance cost, because you expose the stone to two problems. One can be a definitive problem like fluorescence. So like, I don't know if, I'm sure you have landed to the Dubai airport, you can see that there are black, or also India airport, Hyderabad, for example, or Mumbai, they have some fluorescence, or even worse, they cut the slab, the granite slab, using not water but oil, and you see this picture frame. So you see on the edge, you see this oil. Did you see those problems? Do you remember? Exactly.
I've seen those.
Yes. So those problems cannot be solved, and you keep it lifetime. So it is a lifetime
because
problem.
It cannot be solved because it's an oil base already, or because it has penetrated deep within.
Yes, because it is penetrated fully body. That's the problem. If it is superficial, we can solve. We have a solution to solve oil stains. But when it penetrates deep into the material, I mean, you are screwed. You are done. And so the use of chemicals like our protecting sealer can help you in really preventing these major issues. And from one side, a top sealer has the great advantage of reducing maintenance cost, because if you don't maintain a stone outside, either you keep the stone green and moldy and dirty, or you use a sealer and you clean the stone instead of every 6 months, every 2 years. So you reduce by 4 times the cost of maintenance.
Okay. The chemicals that you guys are recommending, I don't know if anybody has it in Manila. You said you have it in Davao and with James.
In Manila, yes.
You have,
Mr. Eric. Yeah.
Okay. So just I would just get the distributor's name.
Yeah, you can find this is a good question, good for everyone. Inside in our website, first of all, filasolutions.com, that was available in the presentation that I did before. You can find all the list or our distributor, even online, by the way, we sell in many countries. Second, Mr. Eric, I've got your contact. I'm going to drop you off an email with a phone number and where you can find all the product. Yeah, are available in Manila.
Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks to you, Mr. Eric. I think I see that we have a question from our laboratory. Giulia.
Ciao Fabrizio. Hello, everybody. Maybe I can also open the video if possible. Oh, the video. Okay. Hello, everybody. Regarding the question that Mr. Lim gave us, I would like to share with you this table. It is very simple. We can share with our customer with you this table. It's very simple because here there are the different kind. I know that it's difficult to read now, but we cannot share now, but we can send by email if you want, Fabrizio. Here there is written a typical problem that we can have in a building site or in generally in surface. For example, oil and grease, tile marks, silicone, polyurethane foam, etc. And immediately after there is the product that can solve the solution. So generally I have always with me this table, and it's very simple to find the solution when it's possible. So maybe of course the website is very useful to find the solution, but we can use also this table. If you want, we can share with them. Okay.
Thank you, Julia. Yes,
welcome.
good advice. We are gonna send it to Mr. Eric. If there is any other question, I see. Thank you, Mr. Eric.
Julia can share. Okay. You can share the website.
Allora, vediamo.
What to do with, because it's really very helpful with all the pictures.
Dove Francesco non...
What to read?
Scusa?
Our website.
Dici di aprirlo e fare lo sharing dello screen?
Sì, share the screen, please.
1 second. filasolutions.com. Share the screen. Yes, gentlemen, for who is still with us. Oh, this is our website. Mr. Mohammed, especially, Mr. Eric, Irvan, I see you still connected. So basically, filasolutions.com, you need to go here on the right-hand side of the website, choose your area. Why it's important, not only for the languages, the language of the website, but also because you can find inside the product that are, according to the regulatory, are available in your own country. So for instance, this is, I opened a few hours ago, the one of United Kingdom. And then you can have, of course, a description of the company, etc. Reseller on the right side. Here, okay, reseller for DIY and for professional. So for instance, we can go anyway to different area. It's kind of easygoing.
Try to show the solution under solutions, Fabrizio.
Yeah. What to do if and blog and the video.
Very, very easy to understand. Very, very easy. Very intuitive.
Yeah.
Because there are pictures of the problems.
And the video as well. I don't know if Mr. Eric, you're still with us, but here. There are some of the pictures that I've shown also in the presentation before. So then you open one and
click one of those.
Natural stone, for instance, or porcelain for Mr. Nayak from Iraq. Mr. Nayak, you have asked me the same question before. And everything. You have the product and eventually where you can buy the product online. So for instance, for this situation to remove the candle, yeah, you can use the sticker remover, or let's try to open another one. Dirty joints, one for Mr. Nayak. Corrosion, saline fluorescence. This came up as a question a few times. Yeah, here it's gonna work. Also because I've got a few guests like you online, maybe the connection. So it's important to recommend the product. Yeah, the ether deck on top of the dry buffing. The ether deck, because as I mentioned in the presentation, is an acidic based product, therefore can melt easily the salt fluorescence that is inorganic dirt. Okay, this is the example. As you can see in our website, you can also find we have divided all the surfaces that we can clean and protect in order to achieve the beauty or improve the hygiene of the surfaces. So just need to click on the surface, in this case for the concrete, that is kind of in the trendy now of the designer, etc. The flooring concrete is almost everywhere. You find the solution for garage, wall covering, etc. This is it. Non so se ci sono altre domande o if no one else. Yeah. So Francesco, if we would like to add something, or Dennis add something, that there is a rack ceramic or sì. Stop the sharing.
Okay, very nice meeting you. Are you in Dubai, I presume?
Mr. Nayak? Sì, sì,
Yeah.
c'è tutto il team di Rack Ceramic.
Ah, okay. Beautiful.
MC5.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Raghavan City, yes.
Okay, very
Good evening, good evening, sir.
The famous MC5.
Yeah. I've
Yeah,
been
no.
there. I've been there at least 3-4 times in your factory. Yeah. Give my best regards to Leonardo De Muro.
Nayak? Sì, hanno avuto un po' di problemi di audio prima.
Ah, ok, va bene.
Però c'erano, sì, sì.
Well,
Then I can see still online Irvan from Indonesia.
Bye. Very nice.
Hello, Irvan. It's late night there now, but thanks for attending. He's been online the whole meeting.
Bye.
Vediamo se c'è qualcuno. And Mr.
Time, and hope really that you had received good information that can help you in the business.
Mr. Irvan? Then anyway, for Francesco that joined later, we have Mohammed Kuti from Saudi Arabia.
Ah, okay.
And see Mr. Kuti, and he had also a few questions, a few comments before. Then few guests left because we started at 2. So to be fair, we have a higher number now. Rack Ceramic, I don't know if you hear it. I don't know if there is no other question or we can complete. If someone wants to talk, give me an instruction.
So thank you very much indeed for your attention. So I think you can close the webinar. Warm regards to everyone. Be safe.
Thank you, and thank you for who joined from the beginning till the end.
Thank you. Bye.
Udo.
Bye everybody.
Ciao Denis.
Ciao Fabrizio.
Ciao, complimenti a tutti.
Ciao Fabio, ciao.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.